Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be part 4 of the old school series. We're currently down here at field 40. Going to finish up harvest here. Now I was speaking to the old landowner. We got to run out here and unload it real quick. I was speaking to the old landowner and he told me about a old barn out in the woods, and we're gonna go check that out because he said he believes there was some equipment left out there. Oh, come on, brakes. Oh, I have a whole truckload of lime here. That's right. We're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna back up here. We're gonna dump this on the ground for right now. We'll get that picked up here in a little bit. He told me about a old barn that's out in the woods that has possibly some equipment in it still. He said he was not sure if the equipment was still there or not, because he was out of town when the when the farm was sold. So he's unsure on if the equipment is still there or not. But he said if we head into the farm, we head straight back through that field that we had tilled up a little bit of when we first started the series here. So if we go through that field, we will possibly find a building back there. So we're going to go ahead once we get back and we're going to check that out and see if there's anything back there. If there is, we will see what's back there, see if there's anything useful to us, any of the equipment, if it's useful to us or not. Whatever is not useful, we will sell, and we will obviously try to make some profit off of. But we're just gonna get this guy unloaded here real quick. She should be almost empty. There we go. We're just gonna pull off to the side over here. Let's find our farm here. Let's check here real quick. Can we still plant wheat or grass? Wheat, we can still plant wheat. Can we still plant grass? We still can plant grass. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hop on this. I'm gonna get this backed out here. Oh, wrong way. If I can back this thing up. Alright, get this thing back out and ready. Set it up here. We're going to hop in the Duramax here real quick. We'll get this stuff unloaded real quick. We'll get the skidder off of the trailer and everything. Let's get this off of here real quick. We will actually, we'll go ahead and we'll pull the trailer back to the back there. What I'm going to do here real quick is dump the bucket off of the forks here. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Go back over here real quick. This is my first time operating a skid steer with this steering wheel, so if I'm not the greatest, please excuse me. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Here we go. It'd be cool if they came out with a joystick setup for the skid steers just for the game. That would be kind of nice. And then hook that there. Go over here and we'll grab these bale spears real quick. Park this up in the corner here. That'll work right there. We'll go ahead and we'll leave the seat in the bed for now. That'll be alright. We do still have to return this trailer back to a buddy, but we're going to see what we've got back here. I've got the jump pack with, I've got a can of diesel and a can of gas with. So we just got to kind of cruise back here and see what we can find. And we're probably going to scratch the truck up pretty well because he said it was pretty far back here. Oh, I see a building back there. I see a building back here. This must be the old barn that he was talking about. Truck's getting pretty well scratched up. Oh, I see an old, looks like an old international pickup sitting there. So I'm going to shut this off here. See what we've got back here. We got a nice old international pickup. I see a John Deere disc in there. An old international pickup. And oh, oh, I'm not sure what year this is. This looks like it's from maybe the late 50s. It's got a Missouri license plate on it. When was this last registered? Let's see. This is last registered in September. Let me see if I can wipe these numbers off here. September of 1983. Wow, this has been sitting here for a while. This has September of 2001 on it. Let's see. Can we get this door open? Oh, we've hit the jackpot. Now, I do not know how this barn is still standing because the ground is obviously washed out from under it. But we've got an old John Deere disc here, a 220 disc, which will actually come really good handy on the farm. We've got an Alice Chalmers D17 tractor. Has 0 hours on it. Wow. Absolutely no hours on this tractor. We've got an old John Deere barge, grain trailer, whatever kind of trailer. I mean, we've got a, what is this? International 1206 diesel with a front loader on it. Let's see. This tractor has a total of 150 hours on it. Wow. Does it start? No, it does absolutely nothing. Okay. So, what is out here that we can get to? Let me grab the jump pack real quick. Grab the jump pack out of the back seat. Let's hook some power up to the old International truck here. There we go. See, does this start? Okay, it's cranking. That's a good sign. Oh, 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 oh! She fired right up. Well, not really right up. Took a little bit, but... Oh, definitely no power steering. Does it go in a gear? Oh, oh, oh! She goes into gear even. Wow. That's pretty amazing right there. Can we drive this up to the edge of the field? It doesn't have a whole lot of gas in it. It's almost on E. That's what the gas gauge says. I don't know if this is a factory truck or if this was made. I've never seen one of these trucks as a four-door dually. Let's see if we can make it up to the farm. See if it is truly empty or not. Brakes are definitely pretty well locked up because it's only doing 8 miles an hour. But this is pretty good. Main reason I want to get these out of there before, let's grab this jump pack real quick. Yeah, four-door dually. Never seen one before. Oh, and it's even got a gooseneck in it. That's pretty good. Main reason I want to get this out of here before we start planting the field is just for the fact of I don't want to be accidentally driving over freshly planted ground, so let's run back out here real quick. Down through this mess. Let's see what else we can get to start. Obviously that don't start. We did not try this. Let's see. Where's the battery at on this? Oh, right here. Put the jump pack on there. Just climb in through this door. See, can we get this to start? Oh, she fired right up. That's pretty good, honestly. But our only issue is I don't think I can get this. I can't get this out of here. Does it move? Oh, whoa. Okay, she just rolled backwards. She does not like going forward. I'm not gonna be able to get this out of here. Nope. I was gonna try it, but I really don't want to scratch it. So we'll go ahead and we'll shut her back off. Let's grab the jump pack. Let's see if we can get that old Ford out here to start. Or if we're gonna have to winch that one out too. Let's see. Nope, absolutely nothing. Well, let's throw the jump pack on and see. The jump pack on there. Let's see. Absolutely nothing. Okay. So we're gonna have to get something out here. Obviously nothing out here is gonna fit on that trailer, so let's let's pull this trailer back up to the farm here. You know, I could have hooked the old International up too. Oh, that's a tree. That's not good. Could have hooked the old International up to that disc and pulled that disc out. Let's back this trailer up. Not into the windrower. By the windrower. That'll work right there. We're gonna get this seat out of the bed here real quick. There we go. I mean, yes, the seat is nice for the weight, but I really don't want it to be factored too much longer. There we go. Over here, we'll go ahead and start getting this filled up here real quick. Alrighty, she is full. Doesn't seem like anything wants to come off these forks. Drop her right here. That'll work for me. Let's get back out here. We'll hook that disc up and see if we can't get it pulled out of there. Probably should have grabbed my air compressor tank, but it'll be alright, I think. And the old International, for having almost a little over 20-year-old fuel in it, it's pretty pretty good. It didn't have flat tires. Alright, we got that hooked up. Let's see if we can't get this whole thing out of here. Oh, that's a tree. It's not running into that. So this disc is back here, but neither of those tractors in that barn that I know of would be able to handle this disc. So I wonder what kind of tractor it had to be able to run this disc. And actually this disc is going to come in really handy here before too long, because we've got to disc up our field. Here, back up here, back forward. I'll just park this up right here. Run out here and grab that Alice Chalmers, and we'll figure out how to get the International and that Ford back up to the farm. It'd be nice if we get the International running, then we could just push that Ford up, but I don't know if we'll be able to get that International running back here or not. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. It could possibly be a starter. So let's go ahead and hop in this. We know it starts. Oh, yes. I left the jump pack back here. Let's put it back on there. We'll just leave that on there till we get up to the farm. It does not have brakes, so that's the only downfall. So we kind of just gotta slam the gears to stop, which is alright. Let's hook up to this. You're setting for however many years. I'm not sure how many years this actually is sat, but I mean, 0 hours. This tractor was obviously never used, and it's going to come in actually probably really handy around the farm. Go ahead and we'll pull this up over here. Actually, let's go around here. Yeah, let's pull this up over here. Pull this up next to the other grain wagon. We can see a little bit of a newer grain wagon versus an older grain wagon. So let's jump back over here to this field. And we'll get the combine unloaded. Not sure how full it is. 1900 liters. Not horrible, but definitely be better. Neither of these soybean fields yielded like I was expecting them to. But the soybeans make pretty decent money, so I'm not going to complain too much. So we'll get our worker to follow us back here. Getting towards the end of the day here. Now I would like to upgrade the combine. I've been doing a little bit of shopping. If I were to sell this combine, the header, I can buy a combine, but I'd have to take a loan out to be able to get the header and corn head, or to get the draper header, or whatever you would like to call it. So up here, make sure nobody's coming. Alright. Out here on a road. I'm actually going to drop this off here at the dealership. Just gonna have them go over it again, being the end of the year. I did notice that it was starting to get a little bit of grain loss from the bean head, so I don't know if it needs new knives. More than likely it does, so we'll drop this off at the dealer here. I'll actually turn around, head back to the field with the dump truck. The hired help hand works up here at the dealership, so luckily he can take a look at this combine for us. We're gonna head back. We're gonna spread the lime on that field, and then we'll try to get him to come down and help us get that back to the co-op, get that spreader back to the co-op, and then we'll have to figure out, possibly borrow the co-op's loader to pick that lime up off the edge of the field and get it dumped back into the truck. So we'll just I'll just drop this off here, lower that head down, make sure all the lights are off, and shut it off there. We actually filled the truck up to 50% this time with the grain. That field had a little bit more beans to it. It still did not yield as good, nearly as good as I expected it to. More than likely they'll look at the combine tomorrow. Being that it's already pretty late in the day, it's 4:50, so it probably won't be till next month that we get it back. They are scheduled out pretty far, so. Oh, that's the driveway. So then back here. Alright guys, we're up here. It's a little late. They said we could go ahead and borrow this for the night. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this. Not sure what we're going to do with this lime that's in the bucket. I suppose we could dump it into the spreader. I ended up driving the skid steer down the road to the field to load this up and driving it back. I honestly did not use that much. I had one little strip out of that field that I had to do. Loaded up on here. I did load the dump truck up already. I just went ahead and I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna load it up on the trailer and make it easier. Semi's not gonna like it too much, but it'll be alright. The semi will deal with it. So go ahead and go up here, we'll hit them hydraulics. Get all that strapped down here. And heading on down to the field, and I'll see you at the field. Alright guys, we're here at the field. We're going ahead and we're going to get the loader unloaded. Get the lights turned on real quick. Oh, the loader kind of slid off the trailer a bit there. On and off of the trailer to load this. It's gonna be the easiest way, so I don't have to unload the dump truck, because we are borrowing the loader. I asked them if we could borrow the loader. They said that was gonna be fine by them. They don't really need it at this time of year, so get this all dumped into this dump truck. That's reverse. I should know how to operate this thing by now. I've operated it so much. Alright, lift is all the way up. This thing is a really, really slow unload. I'm not sure why. If we leave a little bit on the side of the field, that's fine, whatever. After I get done loading this, we'll get this back to the farm. We'll find a spot to unload the lime at, just dump the lime somewhere. Preferably inside a barn, just so it doesn't go bad. And yeah, I'm kind of glad I'm driving up behind this, because this definitely would not have reached up over the side. But looks like maybe possibly one more scoop. One more scoop. Like I said, we used a little bit out of that pile just to finish one little pass. We weren't spreading too big on this field, just because this field did not need that much lime on it, and must have pushed the truck forward because it's off the trailer. See if we can't get it. I'll see when I cut the video. Try to get it back up on there. Looks like we'll be able to get it back up on there though. These controls on this loader are quite reactive. I'm not used to such a reactive tractor. So, alright, we will see you back at the farm. Alright guys, here we are, we're back at the farm. Here, go ahead, we're going to get all this unloaded here real quick. And we're going to get this moved up here. Park this inside the shed for the night. Oh, okay, well I can't go in that way obviously. So I'll go in from this way. Get this parked up in the shed here. Just for the fact that it's not mine, and I'm gonna try to keep it out of the weather, keep it nice for them. They're nice enough to let me use it, so the best thing I can do is park it inside for the night. Now I do have a worker going on planting the field out here with the Oliver. I said we'll figure out. We're gonna dump this lime somewhere. I just gotta figure out which barn I want to dump it in, just so it doesn't go bad over winter. So we'll just back this up under here for now. Now we did make a little over $30,000 off of that half full load of soybeans from this truck, which is not horrible. That is actually pretty good compared to what we made off of the corn. We've got that worker out here working, getting it done. Let's see. Well, it's got quite a bit of it planted. Now we got it planted in the wheat. Hung up on trees. Oh yeah, she's hung up on a tree. So I think we'll go ahead and we will end the video off at that. In the next video, obviously get this stuff up from that barn up here, get that old Ford up here, see if we can't get it running, see if we can't get that old International running as well. Yeah guys, if you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. I'm a little tired. It is currently midnight 35. Please consider liking and subscribing and share to your friends, and stay tuned for the next episode.